Google is not always the first to market, but when it does do it, it does it. And with this that I'm talking about today, Google destroyed Loom even more so. So previously, I was talking online about how you can do screen share inside of Google Vids, and almost nobody uses Google Vids, and you pay for it anyway because it's just another random thing in Google. But it was really, really powerful. But I just found this out, that you can actually go and get a Chrome extension. So from this article right over here from Google Workspace Updates, it shows the Chrome extension. It shows how you can do this over here. And it is an extremely Loom-like experience. Now, you're not going to be getting the dynamic title update and maybe so much the transcript. Maybe. I haven't really played with it just yet. But let me show you what that looks like. So when you click over here, you're going to see that it's inside the Chrome Web Store for Google Vids Screen Recorder. So you can go over here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second because it's really pretty cool. So let's pull this up over here. I have it installed. So if you click on this, instantly it's going to open your screen. Right away, what do I love about it? I love that it allows you to have the virtual background. Because for me, I'm on my phone, my MacBook, my iPad, my desk computer at home, I'm on the couch. I feel that a lot of people are hesitant to be creating more video content because they're like, oh, my background's silly right now. It's a mess. It's this, it's that. This totally removes that objection or barrier in your way. So you can see in the video, it's a virtual kind of cool AI background. Behind me, it's my bedroom that's boring with like laundry behind me. So 9 out of 10 times I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. And I'm filming right now this video in Clean Shot, which I normally have been using for videos and stuff like that because it's just so easy. But even at that, I don't have the virtual background. So I'm always a little bit hesitant to be like, I don't want to make a video and I'll just do voice only. And that's not really compelling. But you can see right here, you could do camera and screen, noise cancellation, recording for a countdown, change all of your things over here. So you can change any kind of custom background that you want. You can adjust your appearance, which I think is really, really cool. So you can make it like it's a sunrise, the ocean. How cool is this that you can record it like in this way, right? Where normally you wouldn't be able to do this kind of stuff. So I'm going to just hit next, and then it's going to allow me to say, what do you want to do? What do you want to say? So I'll just say entire screen, or even I could just do like a window. I'll just do the entire screen. So I'll click on this right here. And I'm going to click start right here. And it's going to give a countdown. And then it's recording. And you can go and do whatever you want, talk about things, highlight this, say this. Google's really cool. Check this out. Yada, yada, yada. And then you're going to come down here and just hit done. Now, when you hit done, you're then going to go to either preview or edit, right? So you can hit a preview. So I hit a preview. I'm going to see this over here. And it's going to play. And then it's recording. And you can go do all that kind of stuff. And from here, if it's good, you can hit share and copy link, right? But you want to manage sharing. So depending if you want to share it only in your org or public access, anything like that. But here's where it gets cool. Because this is where you can't do, this is what you can't do inside of Loom. So if I click edit, now it opens it up dynamically inside of Google Vids. What do you know over here? Right? There's a lot of my floating heads over here. But one thing you notice is you can add captions right to this. So any kind of video that you're doing, you can edit the whole entire thing inside Google Vids. You could add stock photos, all this kind of stuff. But this is the best thing that I like. So your face and your visual, so usually it's just a little circle for Loom. But sometimes if you want to do a screen share and you don't want to do that, well, cool. You can go over here and hit, where's the freaking button? The crop, right? So you want to make it a circle, typically like Loom, or do you want to make it like you want to do a heart? You want to do all these kind of things. It's just a lot cooler of a way. So you could even crop it like this, bring it over like this, center it, do all this kind of stuff, move it around. You can't do that on Loom, right? But then also what you can do is you can add any kind of images. So let's say I want to do a stock image of, I don't know, carbon fiber, right? So I have a stock image of carbon fiber. What you can do is then take this stock image of carbon fiber, boop, and just hit order send to the back. Now you have branded backgrounds, colors, anything like that behind your video. You could even come over here and adjust this video. So maybe if the recording was a little bit too small, you want to make it larger, center it, you have 100% complete control over your screen share. And I think this is a huge opportunity for people that are doing video assets and recordings and screen shares and all this sort of stuff, right? So now I can say, add styled captions. So then I could say, all right, let's do this and change this over here. And let's let this play to see if it does it. And then it's recording, and you can go and do whatever you want, talk about things, highlight this, say this. Google's really cool. Check this out. Can't do that in Loom. You can't have the on-branded kind of thing. You can't have this granular level control. Now, I will say, Loom is cool with the titles, right? But I don't think it's worth paying money for the titles. But I also think I'd rather just edit my own title anyway for whatever I'm sending out to someone. But this level of control that you're able to get, I mean, check this out. I could even crop this, right? So if I wanted to make this something different, if I want to turn this into a circle, I could do that. So possibilities are endless. Now, when you go over here to hit share, it's going to go like this. It's probably loading because it's a video. That might take a minute or so. But the reason why you want to make sure you do that is because if you're sending it out to someone outside of your company structure, so perfect right here. Copy link, export to Drive, export to YouTube. Didn't even see that. Didn't even see that before. Because now if you're filming something and you want to export it to YouTube, well, you know what? Let's export it to YouTube. Exporting to YouTube, currently in progress. You'll be notified once it's ready. With one click, now you're screen sharing, exporting it to YouTube, and then maybe you want to share it with somebody, right? Or you want to download it and upload it manually. So let's say over here, copy link. So if I copy link, go over here, boom, right? So if I want to actually make this playable, right? Again, I'm already logged in, so I'd probably have to do like an incognito window to kind of see what that looks like. Yeah, so you have to just have the settings on it for the share settings. Oh, perfect, right here. So you want to do this for anyone with the link. So anyone with the link is a viewer. Great, good, grand. And then go back to incognito window, paste it. Dude, you can't tell me this isn't cool. You can't tell me this didn't make your Friday. If you're paying for Loom, don't do it anymore. You're already paying for Google Workspace. But the fact that you can control all of this, all this background, all this stuff, one click export to YouTube, one click share it with anybody, have complete access, do branded captions. It's a no-brainer, folks. But let me know what you think.